Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to Live and Kicking. Yeah. Hi, I am your host, Bruce Andersen, and support for Live and Kicking is provided by goldtone.com. They are a leader in folk instruments, and that includes banjos, mandolins, guitars, slide guitars, dulcimers, ukuleles, dulciborns, mandocellos, banjitars. The list literally goes on and on. They're a family-owned business with a focus on quality and price, goldtone.com. We have a great show. We have AKA Level 7, then we have Aireq Jonsin, and then we have an encore from Swamp Donkeys. So you're gonna, I think, like all of it. So quite a variety. And I should tell you, Aireq Jonsin is not spelled like it sounds. So please go to the website and you'll see how it is. So I'm gonna start off with one song here called Good Old USA, and then we will have AKA Level 7. Here we go. Memorial Day, how can we ever forget all those soldiers whom we owe a great debt? Whatever we do now, let us not go back to the way things were. If you were red, brown, yellow, or black, try to remember that we all are the same. Let's move beyond the hatred. Let's move beyond the blame. Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. In every war that Americans fought, you didn't care you were born here or not. Weren't allowed to fight side by side. Still they bled and still they died. What kind of person wouldn't help his fellow American just because he's different than some other man? Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. Tell me about Elwood. If you read the news, hear what people say, you may think we're crazy and we lost our way. There are people who speak with fear and hate. It's too bad. Some people think it's great. I have great hope and I wish for the best. Being smart, that will take care of the rest. Look all around you and you know that's the way. We have everything in the good old USA. We have everything in the good old USA. We have everything in the good old USA. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. That's very kind. Now we have AKA Level 7 coming up here. And as they come to the stage and set up, I'd like to point out to our listeners that if you go to the website, liveandkickingmusic.com, on there is photographs, the web address, and the bio for each artist that is on the show. And that's going to be of particular importance in the case of Aireq Jonsin, because his name is spelled A-I-R-E-Q, and Jonsin is J-O-N-S-I-N. So not what you would expect exactly. So so please go to that website. I think it'll help a bit with trying to find them afterwards. So I'm going to try to do this a little bit. Here we go. All right. Now, having said that, on the stage right now is AKA Level 7. Welcome, guys. How are you doing?
Oh, doing great, thank you.
So I should ask, where do you guys live at?
Well, we live in the megalopolis of Deltona, Florida, here in Central Florida. No, the next town over on the other side of the St. Johns River.
Oh, okay, but not too far away, I
No,
hope.
not too far at all.
All right. So, well, you guys look happy and healthy. You've been having a good time recently, or what? What's going on?
Well, we're both retired, so we, each day is a new adventure for us.
So, are you still writing songs, or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
one of the songs we're going to do tonight is a new one, or it's an old one that we've redone. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Excellent.
And
Excellent.
Daryl will probably tell a little story about that one before we get to it.
Oh, okay. What are you going to start off with?
We're going to start off with a song. We have 3 CDs that we've done. This is from the most recent CD is called Back to Me. And then this is the title song from that CD.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Snuck up slowly in a short span of time. She had her friends and I had mine. Plans were clear if I could see. Time for others, but not for me. I got lost in fear and doubt. She moved on and I moved out. Behind the scene, a plan came through. I left her and I met you. I'm so glad for her goodbye. Now I know the reason why I wouldn't have found the love in my life. She moved on, there's no more strife. I left behind a world I knew, so I could find a world with you. I'm not alone now, it's plain to see. I found the one, I'm back to me. Pull back the curtain, look behind the scene. Then you'll see what it really means. Find trust in you, you find a way to make it through to a better day. The past is gone, the way is clear. The love I wanted is standing here. The bitter days, the endless fights have transformed into blissful nights. You never know who's right for you until you feel gives your heart and soul a jolt. I'm so glad for her goodbye. Now I know the reason why I would not have found the love of my life till she moved on. Now you're my wife. I left behind a world untrue so I could find the world with you. I'm not afraid now, it's plain to see. Found the one, I'm back to me.
Yeah.
I kind of cut Di off at the beginning. I had started playing, but she wanted to say something about that song.
I just wanted to let people know that we have two sons, and this song was written by and for my youngest son, Joseph. He had a female friend who they tried to work a little bit about getting together, and it didn't work, but it was very hard for him. And so they had to part, but we found that it just wasn't right for him at that time. And so we devised a way to help pull him through the struckness about it all. Mm-hmm. And we call it Back to Me.
Mm-hmm. All right. And for the next song we're going to do, this one is going to be released soon. I'm debating about whether to release it as a single, as an EP, try to do another CD. And in typical fashion, I'm kind of vacillating, but that's another thing, another story. But anyway, it's a song that we are going to release soon, one way or another.
It's called Amaya, mm-hmm. And it's a song that came to me through a dream, and well, we love it, and we're sure you're going to love it.
Come away, my little one. Come away and have some fun. It's all there for you. Just before falling asleep last night, I decided to fly to the moon. I knew Amaya would know the way, so I called her into my room. Amaya, take my hand in yours, together we fly to the moon. I heard her say yes, silently, as we flew up out of the blue. Fly away and be with me, let us see what we can be. It's all there for you. She wore white wings which glowed in the night, and a billowy robe of blue. Loops of white colored midnight clouds touched us as we passed on through. She laughed out loud and kicked up her heels, twirling around and around. The moon gave a wink as we drew nearby, said, I love your happy sound. And I danced on the moon with the fire, twirling like a pair of spoons on fire. From midnight till June, we flew higher and higher, dancing on the moon with the Maya. The moon was so bright, the stars shone all night. The midnight delight could inspire. Flying through the air, heading nowhere except to share the time with the Maya. A large bright light of emerald green shone from the depths of her heart. I knew right then I would find a way. She gave me a brand new start. She laughed out loud and kicked up her heels, whirling around and around. The moon gave a wink as we drew nearby and said, I love your happy sound. And I danced on the moon with the Maya, twirling like a pair of spoons on fire. From midnight till June, we flew higher and higher, dancing on the moon with the Maya. Dancing on the moon with the Maya. Dancing on the moon with the Maya. Thank you.
Now we're going to have an additional guitar here, I see, right?
Yeah, Dia's bringing out her guitar. She's going to play guitar on this one. We're going to bring the Invisible Band along, too, for this one. And this one's called I Know the Secrets. That song was from a dream, by the way, the one that we just did. Is this from a dream, too? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. This is from a dream, too. We have a lot of songs that get, they begin their journey into this world through a dream.
across the world it sings to you.
You encircle the four corners of the universe. Swirling clouds cross the open sky. Sending moonbeams with your soft hair. Chasing shadows that fly by. Across the borders of pastime, still love loose for you and me. All together now in rainbow ride, as we sail the endless sea to you. To you. You encircle the four corners of the universe. Sending moonbeams with your hand. Chasing shadows that fly by. Leaving behind the sand. Across the borders of pastime, stir love loose for you and me. We'll move together now in rainbow ride, as we sail the endless sea to you. To you, sail the endless sea. To you, sail the endless sea. Sail the endless sea. Sail the endless sea.
Oh, a beautiful song. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much. That's AKA Level 7. Yes. We're going to get them back up at the end, so we have not heard the last of them. Now, we're going to have a young gentleman's coming up here, the Aireq Jonsin that I mentioned. And there he is. How are you doing, Aireq? Well, first of all, Aireq Jonsin. Let's give it up for us. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm great, man. Thanks for asking. How you doing tonight, Bruce?
I'm doing great. How can I not? Right? This is
Right?
this is just great stuff. So, anyway, so I've got to ask you. I guess These songs, are these on an album, or where can people hear these?
Yes, actually, you can hear it everywhere. Most of these songs that I'm doing tonight are off the EP I have called Trapped Inside a Free Mind. I consider myself a free thinker, and I have been told I have some very interesting thoughts. So, just to let you know what's going to happen.
Well, I'm always worried about the word interesting. I'm not sure if that's being, a compliment or...
Everything's a compliment to me.
Yeah, there you go. Take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
So what is your first song here?
So the first song is actually a mashup. You can go ahead and play it, DJ Bruce, whenever you like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, warning again, world's worst DJ.
So real quick, I just want to reiterate my thanks to Bruce for having me here on Live and Kickin'. This is my first time here. I'm pretty sure it will not be my last. Actually, we already spoke about it. So
Yes, that's right.
I'm excited about that. So this album, Trapped Inside a Free Mind, it's been out for a while, but I recently found out, after listening to the songs, that I found out to myself, actually, this is a poetry album. And I was actually on a podcast last week, shout out Marilyn's Table. She listened to it one time, and she knew it was poetry, right away. She even told me it's very poetic. It took me a while to realize it, and I wrote the song. So I wanted to give her a thank you, because it took me a while. This first song I'm going to do is the first song off of the album. It's the only one that I didn't produce. It's produced by a young man named Zell Naga out of Orlando. And it is delightfully titled Intro. All right. Slaves in a free world, so at rage we blur. Real feelings behind these words. I hope they echo, reverb. Cause when you cage a free bird, only means you change the churn. Want us to stop? No, sir. It's in the pot, we'll stir. Yeah. Our government's still doing shady things. In the aftermath, we burn. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. Lizzo grabbed the flute and told you that eating hurts. But no one listens. They never do, until it's too late. It's ridiculously terrible. I wanna see my friends in power. I wanna see my friends succeed. But I don't know what a friend look like, or what a friend is supposed to be. I wanna have my family around. I don't wanna have my family in need. Even though I don't know how to be family. So I don't know what family's supposed to be. I wish the world was covered in flowers, land and sea at ease. But I know that we need the violence for this fantasy to be achieved. But I believe. Yeah, I believe. But I could be wrong. So now we got that warm up out the way. Let's get into some rapidy rap stuff for you, Bruce. This was called New Breed. Yeah. I hope y'all ready for something different. Live and Kickin', this Aireq Jonsin. Thanks for paying attention. Thank you for your subscriptions. Forget the friendly competition, cause it's by the back this time. Disclaimer, don't get offended. Screaming no love for Trump while we don't love each other. No wonder why other races thinking that they're above us. Don't aim to be real ones. Y'all are God's real, so stop. Masters made real ones. That's why they don't pop back at the cops. Everybody knows hitters. I'm bursting bubbles, sorry. Not trying to strike fear, but some of mine still in the army. I got out for a reason. Music, it was calling, but I feel like rap's but Cosby, the way the game is sleeping on me. I like these songs that y'all call corny. Women love you if you say so. So, okay, so I'm as wet like fish. Okay, so you childish, Nemo, stay woke. That don't mean go listen to J. Cole. That mean it's the Aireq Jonsin. I sacrifice Simon, you know I say so. Yeah, I'm fresh out the water, but put in the pot like a block of baking soda. soda never disintegrated. Some homies evaporated. Only a few exes hate me. I still adapted and made it. Supposed to be black and laid. Fictitious facts never phase me. You want my masters to slave me. You want a bigger name, but I'm too wavy. Think about it for a second. I'll wait. Ay, my brain waves have cell phone errors. Figure eights, my thoughts roam forever. Armor plates, you can't pierce the clever with the round of hate to whomsoever it may concern. I have no bridges to burn, no love left to give. Music is all I earn. So you can't do it to me. For my career, I'd spill in the industry. And for my sequels too, the thing I'd have to mention, I'm taking over and they'll be here after my ascension. Since people want to dance instead of listening and get put in the trance with the vision. Foreign man got plans for missions while Americans prance in skinny pants like a lot of everything on my mind's a part of my grind. And I can't help but to blend it. Bruce, I'm a newbie to hitter. Yeah, fresh out the water, but put in the pot like a block of baking soda. Never disintegrated, some homies evaporated. Only a few exes hate me, I still adapted and made it. Supposed to be black and lazy. Yeah, fictitious facts never phase me. Nah, you want my masters to slave me. You want a bigger name, but I'm too wavy. Think about it for a second, I'll wait. New breed of artist, yeah, fresh out the water, but put in the pot like a block of baking soda. Never disintegrated, some homies evaporated. Only a few exes hate me, I still adapted and made it. Supposed to be black and lazy. Fictitious facts never phase me. You want my masters to slave me. You want a bigger name, but I'm too wavy. Think about it for a second, I'll wait. Shout out to Max B, the wave guy, the OG wave guy. People from up north know what that means. Yeah. Hey, think about it for a second, I'll wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Now, for radio listeners, we have a costume change here.
Actually, thank you for reminding me. I ain't
Well, let me-
This is the wrong song, by the way.
Yeah, you remember I warned you.
Yeah, world's best DJ.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yep. Oh, also he has, all right, he has a blue jacket on
Blue
with
leather.
a sword.
Yes.
And the purpose of the sword, Eric, I have to ask.
It's to finish the costume. I'm
Okay.
dressed as one of my favorite anime characters from the very famous anime Dragon
Oh,
Ball Z.
with the name Eric, I thought you were a Viking.
Kind of. I'm here to take over.
All right, here we go.
This next number, it's a special one. This one is dedicated to anybody and everybody who ever posted anything online, and I just so happen to personally see it. It don't matter if I know you or not. It don't matter if I follow you or not. I'm just saying that if you posted anything ever and it popped up on my feed, my For You page, hashtag FYP, this was for you. And I just want to let each and every one of y'all know from the bottom of my heart, I probably found it annoying. This was called clickbait. Yeah. Clout chase, that route's laced with a bunch of fakes, frontin' clickbait, trying to go viral, what does it take? Campaign, camel toes and shakes, fitness all day, light skin, face, pretending that a sweep of potpourri don't cover stank. Clout chase, that route's laced with a bunch of fakes, frontin' clickbait. Some of you pockets hollow, but be the first to flex. Some of you get new followers off the depth of the next. Some of you gimmicky with tax above the neck. Some of you finicky, can't be trusted for Some of you popped off, then started to rap. Some of you popped yourself by tagging the trap. Some of you gang, but do it for hearts. Some of you bang, and do it for charts. Clout chase Their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait, trying to go viral. Well, what does it take? Campaign, camel toes and shakes, fitness all day, light skin, face, pretending that it's sweet but potpourri don't cover stank. Cloud chase, yeah, their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait. Some of you became models after tweaking filters. Some of you type novels and preach them like they scriptures. Some of you post the same post picture. Some of you doing the same other. Some of you will hear this here and get mad at me. Some of you got a twisted personality. Some of you got a girl that won't cuff them. Wait, some of you got a man that won't pluck them. Cloud chase, yeah, their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait, trying to go viral. Well, what does it take? Campaign, camel toes and shakes, fitness all day, light skin, face, pretending that it's sweet but potpourri don't cover stank. Cloud chase, yeah, their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait. Clout chase, their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait, trying to go viral. What does it take? Camel toes, shakes, fitness all day, light skin face, pretending that it's sweet but potpourri don't cover stank. Clout chase, yeah, their routes laced with a bunch of fakes, front and clickbait. I wish I had a drink in my hand so I could toast all y'all whoever posted something that annoyed me. Not everybody. Some of y'all post some actually cool stuff. Some of it's funny. Honestly, I still love it all, even the annoyingness. Yeah. By the way, Bruce already told y'all before, but there's a fun way to spell my name. That is Aireq Jonsin. That's for the people that's listening that don't see the lower thirds wherever it is right here.
Well, first of all right, give it up for that last song. Yes. Yes. That is great. Now I've got to ask you, how long ago did you compose these songs?
Oh man. Well, the EP officially came out in 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but some of these songs...
Good timing.
Right? Perfect timing, just in time. But some of these songs was written in 2018, some was written in 2020, some was written like in 2012. But the way people respond to it and say they still like it today, I take it as a compliment because that just tells me my art is standing the test of time.
There you go. I mean, good song is timeless, right?
That's what I like to think.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go again. Beware.
So this last song, I can honestly say I would not be here right now if it wasn't for this song. Every time I get off stage, there are people that approach me. It never fails. I'm not bragging. Toot that horn. One of those people introduced me to Bruce. Shout out to the AM. Once Bruce and I exchanged information for me to come on the show, all I asked of him was to listen to more than one song before you judge my music. And I don't know if you remember this, but you told me you've never heard two songs you didn't like back to back. So later on, I hit up Bruce again to see what kind of vibe he was going. And I asked him which one of my songs you like. He just sent back one text, and it read, I really like the harps on this one. So it's only right I finish with this song. This one's called Psycho. He's the last, she's the next, she's the last, he's the next. Season's past season, sees her past that season. Caesar salad, see the legs. Caesar's palace, see the legs. She's a baddie, see the check, but she's a sad that sees a check. Cheesy drags, easy checks, cheapin' cigarettes. Thinking back, see regrets. Delete that, see the best, but instead she's a mess. Instant mask, we impress. Pretty and plenty guess. Empty head, empty chest. Psycho. This world is creating psychos, and it's driving me crazy. Psycho, yeah. This world is creating psychos. actually had a conversation today with somebody, just random. And they made me realize I have yet to meet a person that didn't like this song Psycho. There are some songs that divide people. I even have one called Gun, that stands for Get United Now. It's pretty dividing a lot of people, but it only depends on how you were raised. Because it stands for Get United Now, but not everybody is feeling that right now. But I got a feeling it's gonna change. Let's not be psycho out here. Psycho. Yeah. This world is creating psycho. I pledge my allegiance to the people, and I pledge to never register to vote neither. Go figure, the black man part of the problem. But I refuse to put hope into any of that evil. Get everybody fooled up with a tube of lies. And the truth is, they don't give a if you survive. While we still recording each other die. Instead of helping each other stay alive, it's just psycho. And this world is creating psychos. And it's driving me crazy, it's psycho. And this world is creating. Thank y'all for having me here, man. I appreciate this.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Aireq Jonsin. Aireq with an A.
AIREQ
I recommend them to go to the website.
Go to the Live and Kickin website. You'll get the correct spelling.
Yeah, I still can't spell it right. So, anyway, now we're going to get Aireq up at the end. But in the meantime, we've got a wonderful encore from the Swamp Donkeys. Yes.
You can check it out.
In my dream, I'm swimming deep in the water, the deep blue sea is only getting harder, so I spend my time in nature I abide, happy to be a son in the earth's half fine, yeah, good vibes, follow the high tide.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
And to all a good swamp donkey.
Awesome. This next tune is a little jazzy jam that we got going on called Jangler. Online, you can find it by the name of Angler. You want to get us started with this one, Edgar?
This one's a little different.
Yeah.
Just keep going? Just keep going?
One's for the
Yeah, oh, yeah, another one. Yes, please.
Keep it tasteful out here.
Oh, that is the
wow.
Swamp Donkey.
Wow.
Yes. Now we're gonna try to talk AKA Level 7 and coming back up here and doing one more song, and then that will bring us to the finale. We'll get Aireq Jonsin back up for that. Like I said, we're gonna make him suffer a little bit. Not really. It's a great song. It's a great song. So thank you for doing this, guys. Now, I should mention this about AKA Level 7. And one of the things that's fascinating, this is Chris and Daya. They met actually in Philadelphia as street musicians. And I love that story. And the street act, you called it an acoustic funk street act. Can I ask Chris, can you define that a little bit better? Or?
Well, let's see. So we had an African percussionist in the group. We had three guitars, because Daya, myself, and another guitar player. And then we had a flute player. So we would kind of started out just by jamming, coming up with little grooves that we would do. And then those morphed over time into songs. And they always had a beat to it, and the percussionist was always doing some type of African beat to it. And then we would do the guitar chords, riffs on top of it. Like a lot of them had minor seventh, major seventh chords in them, that type of thing.
Did you ever, do you still have a recording of any of that anywhere?
I have a tape buried in my garage somewhere.
Oh.
Don't ask me to find it, though.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you have for us now?
Actually, this song was written back around that time.
Oh,
And,
wow.
It was written in a dream.
Yeah.
It's called Mama. And when I woke up, I remembered all the words and the music and shared it with Chris.
Yep. Wrote it for her mother, who was a little wary about Daya going off and branching off into her musical career. But when she started hearing this song and seeing how people responded to it, she kind of warmed up to it.
Cool.
Yeah.
She tried to understand me over and once again. She never knew that I was happy doing what I did then. Mama, Mama, I love you. She's never asked for diamonds. She's never asked for pearls. She only did what she thought best for her little boy and girl. Mama, Mama, I love you. She never knew all when I did, coming up when I did. She was the black sheep of her family. She never knew the joy that I did coming up as a kid. She only hoped somehow that I did. Mama, 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 don't you know that I love you? Mama, Mama, indeed I do. Mama, Mama, indeed I do.
Level, AKA Level 7. Yes. Now, that brings us, sadly, to the end of our show. And we're going to do the circle being broken a little different. I might have you start off with just give me the rhythm to it, and then I'll sing the first verse, and then we all know what we're doing from there, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, sure we do. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken by and by, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Thank you, Daya.
Well, I went back home and was lonely, for my mother, she was gone. And all my family was crying, for our home felt sad and alone.
Everybody. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Take it, Chris.
Lord, I told thee, Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow, for that lady you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go.
All right, everybody. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One more time. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. That is our show. Yes. A huge thanks to AKA Level 7, to Aireq Jonsin, and the encore from Swamp Donkeys. Thank you all so very much. And as we always say, the best music is what? It is live. Go out there and support your local musicians. They really will appreciate it. And we appreciate you listening to the show. And we hope for next time you go to the website liveandkickingmusic.com. On there is photographs, bio, and other information about the artists you just heard, as well as who'll be on the show next time. And also we encourage you, because we're not nice, to join the mailing list so that one of the benefits, if it's a benefit, is you get the music joke of the week. Every Saturday you'll get an email that hopefully will make you laugh. So until next time, thank you so very much and goodbye.